Spirituality supports reality. Spirituality supports reality. Spirituality. Spirituality supports reality. Spirituality supports reality. Spirituality supports reality.
This is an African set, more respect. I saw the light, now I got to reflect straight back. To you, what was taught to me, that was Afrocentricity about being spiritual. So here we go to proceed quite lyrical. Praise the one for which I pledge my stand. Peace to the creator, word to the motherland. I got to give it up, cause I'm down with Casa. Jumped in the circle, I was told we have to stand together as one and look towards the Nubian place. Your mind is a waste if you don't know your race or heritage. History of the Afro-American. Who's truly African? There's no comparison. We're all the same underneath the skin, whether dark or light. You might be my kid, so I relate to my brothers and my sisters. See, to the east, to the east, to the east of me. We traveled over here by slave ship. I dropped a bomb on the Uncle Tom, who ain't hip. Straight to the situation of the Asiatic nation. I slap him in the face with righteous information, stating this, educating only facts and reality that's well supplemented by spirituality.
Spirituality supports reality. 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 Spirituality supports reality.
It's quite obvious who my ancestors were. It shows clear, but sometimes I see a blur of anger between me and the past. I look on to what I learned in school, but that's trash, the white man's words. So that's his story. For a sellout example, watch glory. Back to the present days, it's another phase. We strive to know about African ways, the culture, the language, the things that we're missing. Cast out your mind and start fishing. Listen for wisdom, seek words and knowledge. Peace is invited to the United Negro College. There's nothing to do with being black or white, but it's the state of common sense and knowing what's right, what's wrong, what's up and what's down. Put your eyes to the sky and 2 feet on the ground. Now how that sound from one who don't know much, but I know enough to flow. Speak my peace to each, my right, my freedom of speech, and at the same time teach a lesson, expressing myself like a riot, the voice of the unheard or the quiet. Although the chains of bond have been broken, the shackles of the mind is still holding on the same. Just as a rope on a chain, a whip on my back and a cross in flame. The 3Ks say we're inferior, no, so let's show that we're proud and spiritual.
Spirituality supports reality. 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 Spirituality supports reality.
First verse, dedicated to the many mommies, that majesty in many shades. Nah, 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 nah. Incandescent cream, caramel coated, camel colored, autumn leaf, carrot deep chocolate mocha, magnificently mahogany. Me, you, and hook up, Lord, you're too much. You're too much. Mommies don't impress me with the big paper. Just a bit of substance and a liquor flavor. Solid mind one time like Mrs. Sister Ava. Now, what I see, what I want, what I get. With no regrets, no need to reach for the bleach. You're a natural brunette. Barbie becomes eclipse and lights of brown honey dims. Lustful lips, voluptuous hips that seem to sing black pride. Lord knows I've got no qualms with the fat backside. You're my salt, my earth, my new springtide. Give birth, say Mama Earth, you were the first to arrive. Friend lover, sweet candy, child bearer, mother, nanny, queen, elder granny, much love to mom.
About a quick question too. It can be on the record, off the record. It can be on the record. I heard Bob Johnson said he's talking to the higher powers, I guess the government, about our reparations. And I guess the numbers that they come up with were about 3. His name is Saul here in Ngozi, Northern Light Shopping Center. He want more than just a nice cut. Good conversation, good vibe, good music. Come see me at 3512 Cleveland Avenue.
The African Heritage Diet consists of 6 lessons. Lessons where we reach back to our African heritage to find culturally appropriate health and wellness practices that help us to move forward as a people that are whole in mind, body, and spirit. Lesson 1 is herbs and spices. Lesson 2 are greens. Greens is the widest part in the base of the African Heritage Diet food pyramid. So many greens should be consumed. And as you move up the pyramid, those are the things that you consume in lesser proportionate amounts. Whole grains. Lesson 3. Beans and rice. Lesson 4. Tubers and mashes. Lesson 5. Lesson 6, fruits, vegetables, and a healthy lifestyle.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times, I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius.
Women, but the most important goddesses were black. Not just for the African now, in the civilization of the Greeks. The Greek was so profoundly affected by the Africans that the goddess of chastity was a black woman, Artemis. The goddess of wisdom was a black woman, Minerva. The goddess of beauty was a black woman, Diana. And many of their great mythological figures which were critical to the vision of history, the history of the Greeks in the Odyssey. The woman who draws, who has the power to draw Odysseus and all his crew into her, is Circe, who is represented as a black woman with African features on the Greek vases. The woman who helps Jason win the Golden Fleece is a black woman, Medea. The woman who marries Perseus, the Greek hero, is
Whoa.
Oh, it's time to
Grab
drink.
your glasses, family. It's time for us to get started. I'm so excited. Sitting up here, Kid Magic. This is Kid Magic Rock. Shots out. Here we go. Drink your water. Come on, drink your water, but first, take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, breathe, breathe, then drink. Take a breath, take your breath. Now, grab your glass for some water. Grab your glass. Lift your pitcher of that water. Or bottle. Get that pitcher of that water. Simply pour some water. Drink, 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 drink. Or should I say, lift, pour, then drink. Now move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Move your body. Move your body and drink some water. Fam, just move your body. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, move, then drink. Move your body. Move your body. Now raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors, fam. Just raise your glass. Drink, 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 drink. Drink your or should water. I say, raise, toast, then drink. Take your breath and drink some water. Take your breath. Lift and pour yourself some water. Pour. Move your body, drink some water. Move it. Raise your glass and toast your ancestors. Breathe, lift, move, toast. But remember to stay healthy. Remember the four pillars. Breathe, drink, eat, move. Drink half your weight in ounces. Eat a culturally appropriate diet. Behave. Take your breath. Come on. Lift and pour. You can do it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink up. Come on. Drink it. Drink it. Drink it. Come on. You can do it. Come on. Drink it. Lift it. Drink it. Come on. Drink that health in. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Take your breath. Take your breath. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Lift it. Move your body. Come on. Come on. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Drink. 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 Come on. Come on. Drink your water. Take your breath. Lift and pour. Come on, pour it. Move your body. Move. Move. Toast your ancestors. Drink. 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 What? Drink your water. Drink. 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 Drink your water. Oh man, family, it is a beautiful day in the neighborhood. A beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh, would you be mine? Would you be mine? Man, I'm fasting and the drama don't stop. Brother Hot Tim has to be Brother Hot Tim regardless of what you're going through. See, but hey, that's the beauty of it, family. Listen, we suffer purposely to prepare us for life. Right now, I'm on vacation. You know what I'm saying? Far as far as a lot of shit that I do. I mean, we still got to get up and do the toast. You know what I'm saying? But that's part of who I am. But you know, I'm trying to take a break from a lot of shit out there and get a little bit more in here. So what we're going through is we're going through our 21-day Nguzo Saba challenge. The 21-day Nguzo Saba challenge. Now, I choose to do my challenge like this once a year. I ain't gonna say I'm gonna do it forever. Shit. But I do a 21-day fast. First 7 days, just liquids. I could do juices. I could do all types of stuff. Within the second 7 days is where it really gets real because the weight start coming off. Like I'm losing 5 pounds a day. Lost 5 pounds yesterday. I lost 5 pounds today. So I'm at my junior high weight right now. I'm where, you know, I went from my high school weight, high school and college weight, to my junior high school weight. Tomorrow, I'll be at lower junior high school, and somewhere around, by the end of this, I'll be at about 6th grade, what I weighed in the 6th grade. But, you know, it is what it is. So the second 7 days, the second part of the Nguzo Saba challenge for me is water. 2 days on with water, 3 days off everything. Then back to 2 days water, which gets me ready for my body to start taking in the ambrosia, the other drinks that I do and stuff like that. And then I will be able to phase back into regular food, regular eating. But I suffer purposely so I can prepare my mind and my body for what's coming in the year. You know what I'm saying? Family, we have been growing by leaps and bounds, and my piece is to try to make sure we maintain that and maintain that growth, maintain that focus. So I have to kind of prove some stuff. You know what I'm saying? I have to prove some stuff to myself, and I have to demonstrate some stuff to some of the young people around me, because it's like, you know, you can't live without food. You can't live without water. You can't do those things. Yes, you can't. You're right. For periods of time. But there is a certain portion of time where you can actually go without this shit if you had to. You know what I'm saying? I'm just preparing myself. So I can't do as much as I want, as I usually would do, even though I got to do some running around. And tomorrow, I'm going to have to get Clee. Well, tonight, I'm going to have to get Clee to help me. Well, tomorrow, possibly, we're going to have to bottle up this ambrosia, because those of you that already got your orders in, the ambrosia will be ready. The ambrosia probably is ready. You know what I'm saying? It's been sitting. I'm going to go get some more bottles, though. I'm going to take Clee with me to go pick up some bottles or something, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to carry the damn bottles. I should have got them motherfuckers yesterday. But right now, my energy is real low. So, hey, we're going to go on and do it, you know, because y'all bring life to me. All right? So, tonight, we have Folk Tales for Grown Folks, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The story for the night is The Flies and the Honey Pot. Uh-oh. A number of flies were attracted to a jar of honey which had been overturned in a housekeeper's room, and placing their feet in it, ate greedily. Their feet, however, became so smeared with the honey that they could not use their wings, nor release themselves, and were suffocated. Just as they were expiring, they exclaimed, "O foolish creatures that we are, for the sake of a little pleasure, we have destroyed ourselves." I don't pick this shit. Anime, where you at? Where you at? Anime, you ain't hear that? You late. I know we packing up the move, but good God Almighty, that was late. Let me read that again. The Flies and the Honey Pot. This is gonna be a good ass conversation. A number of flies were attracted to a jar of honey which had been overturned in a housekeeper's room, and placing their feet in it, ate greedily. Their feet, however, became so smeared with the honey that they could not use their wings, nor release themselves, and were suffocated. Just as they were expiring, they exclaimed, "O foolish creatures that we are! For the sake of a little pleasure, we have destroyed ourselves." Ah, you got it, girl. You got it. Oh, man. The moral: pleasure brought with pains hurts. Pleasure bought with pain hurts. Pleasure bought with pain hurts. All right? So we will discuss that one tonight if I'm up. I should be up. You know, I've been trying to do these videos, and some of y'all, those of you that are Gye-Nyame Journey supporters, y'all gonna get y'all getting video instructions. And like I said, I'm just waiting for the comments from the family for the stuff that y'all want me to cover as far as some of the instructional videos. What is some of the stuff that you want to know about? I mean, it could be as basic as, because like if you watch some of the shows or you got some of the products, you already got some of it. But some of y'all might have some questions that might go a little bit deeper that we can explore. And we really, really could take our time to get involved in some of these stories. All right, Cleve. I found it. Thank you, sir. We are going to do our toast. And after the toast, we're going to go into a little news. And if some of y'all are out there and you want to have a conversation, we could do that as well. Man, it feels so good to be in the congregation of the mighty. And speaking of that, I want to remind you, you are now standing in the congregation of the mighty, the home of the stubborn minority, the place where your hustle builds muscle. This is Gye-Nyame Journey Media. I am your host, Brother Hatim, and of course, you know this is the Daily Toast, and great Kujichagulia to all of y'all. And if I didn't mention, it was a Heart of a Simple production. We are a Heart of a Simple production. Last but not least, family, this is where we strive to blow up your old paradigms. Oh, man, that water filling me up. I'm feeling my energy. I don't know. I hope it's not a false high. I'm getting to a point of ketosis, right? Getting to that ketosis point, right? So first off, family, we're going to pour, because, I can't do nothing but water right now. Tomorrow, I'm going to have an empty glass. So we're going to pour. You going to have your health drink. But I'm doing the water. I'm trying to get every last little bit out. Because something's going to happen today where I ain't going to have time to focus on drinking. Cause somebody going to have an issue. It's going to be some issue. Listen. Now, and what's crazy is, check this out. I found out. And I guess I should have known this before. But these issues really fuck up your body. You know what I'm saying? It's like because I'm not eating, and it's very few things that, because eating is not only eating not only provides you with sustenance, but because we have been in America, eating is a way that you help overcome some issues. Even as skinny as I am, I'm noticing that me eating eliminates a lot of stress, right? So when people call me and dump their stress on me, right, and I ain't got the food to eat, and I'm not doing some things as much as I was doing before, and I get sick. You know what I'm saying? I woke up one morning, I was sick as fuck, and I couldn't explain why I was sick. I'm sat on the toilet, and when you fast, don't nothing really come out, but it's like, my stomach is killing me. You really, this stress shit really kills you. So family, you know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout, because like I said, we got methods of dealing with stress in Gye-Nyame, in our culture. We got ways of dealing with some of the stress. You know, part of it is like because I get stressed because being in a tribe and being a senior member in a tribe, I feel responsible for all those that in a sense I brought in. You understand what I'm saying? And it's like, and in many ways because a lot of the L's that they have, and I know I know some of y'all gonna disagree with me, but a lot of L's that a lot of us have are based in economics. When you break it down, if an individual had a little bit of wealth, you know what I'm saying? Some of this shit would just disappear. Just disappear. I'm surrounded by people in horrible situations that are, in a sense, spurred on by the fact that their economics in their life is fucked up. And yes, they possibly made some wrong choices, but when we look at it historically, because we are a result of our history. We are a result of our history. Many of them are coming from places where wealth was not there. Wealth is not there. And in many cases, in order for them to live daily, right, nothing could go wrong. Nothing. And I want y'all to understand, many of you that's listening to me are in that situation. You can't get severely ill because that will fuck up your life. Like I'm living like right now. I told y'all my story about being in this apartment. You know, our lease was up right when COVID hit and they went into quarantine. That's when the lease was up. And I was planning to move and we was going to move. But we couldn't move to where we was going to move during the quarantine. So I approached the people that that manage this place, and of course I can't go in because it's quarantine. I let them know the situation. They said, well, we're going to try to work with you and blah, blah, blah. We're going to try to keep the rent the same until you leave. When you leave, and I say, well, we're going to try to get out of here by August. Hopefully enough of this is blown over so that our place will be ready in August. We'll call you back. I never get a call back, but I get that bill at the beginning of the month. And the bill the first time is $100 more. The bill the second time is $200 more. And all this time I'm trying to contact them. They never return my calls. Now, I could be a motherfucker, right? Really. You know what I'm saying? Because the lease is not in my name. Let me just put it that way. The only reason I'm not pulling some old school OJ shit on them, you know what I'm saying? Some old school Mac shit on them. Those of you that's old enough to know me, you know what I'm saying, and know what I'm talking about. The only reason that I'm not doing that is because this shit is not in my name. My wife is building her credit, and I'm assisting her in doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm on as a partner, but she gets all of the credit hits, positive or negative, for this. But other than that, because these motherfuckers is receiving a federal loan for this place, and I know that the federal loans have already said, hey, there's a moratorium on evictions. All you have to do is call and make arrangements. And these motherfuckers won't be able to put me out for 6 months. I'll live in this motherfucker for 6 months free. But no, it's not in my name. It's not my name. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting up here like, cool, all right, cool. So we're going to go and get up. But I'm bringing it up to say this. That little $200 change has put a kink in my life and put a kink in my children's lives. I don't have wealth to fall back on and to pull on and be like, oh, okay, it's just another tool. No, it's a very serious matter, causing me stress. So I can only imagine the stress of people who don't have, in a sense, what I call the modicum or the amount of security that I have, which is not that much. So I can only imagine what somebody's going through without any security. So, family, today we are on Kujichagulia, and I want to say great Kujichagulia to you. I want to give all of the Kujichagulia babies a round of applause. Man, so we are going to go into our toast, and I hope that you have your help drinks so that you could go and toast up with us. I want you to bear with me because, you know, my mind is not going to be as sharp as usually, you know, I am. I guess my mind is never really super sharp because I always go off on shit. But anyway, we're going to first lift up our glass and we're going to salute that creator by whatever name you choose to call that creator. We're going to lift up our glass. We're going to salute that creator. And we're going to say, Ashe. From there, family, we're going to move to our list of our ancestors. We are going to lift up our ancestors. We're going to salute our ancestors. We're going to praise our ancestors. Those upon whom shoulders we stand. Those who made it possible for us to be where we are. Those who have given us space and time so that we can be able to maneuver and create more space and time if we are wise enough to pull together within our families and our tribes and build these communities, and from these communities erect these cities, and from these cities take over states, and then taking over these states become a powerhouse in this nation to not only influence what's going on here, but to be able to influence what's going on in the world, especially when it comes to matters of us. We want to lift up our ancestors. We want to salute them. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, my ancestors have been coming through for me, family. And I tell every last person that if you are not receiving benefits from the toast, stop. Right? Stop watching. You know what I'm saying? There should be some benefits, especially if you got an ancestor on this list. And this list is not just for any ancestors. This is for personal ancestors. And this is for ancestors that you mainly had some interaction with, some positive interaction with. You know what I'm saying? I just don't want you to just throwing out names and shit because you trying to impress us. I want you to put those ancestors on there who you still can feel their love. Man, I want you to think about that. You still can feel their love. Their love seeps through your life and it spills off of you and spills onto other people. It seeps through your life and it spills from you into your children. Man, I just think about, both of my grandmothers, man. They loved on me, right? They loved on me. I think about my grandfather on my mother's side, loved on me, right? So I'm going to love on them. I am never going to let their names be forgotten in our family until they come back. Right? Never. Right? So what I'm doing, Cleve is sitting over here acting like he ain't listening. Right? But Cleve might pick it up, or Gina might feel the responsibility to pick it up, or maybe Tykees out there might feel like he need to pick it up, or maybe one of the young people that Kwame might be tutoring might pick it up. But somebody is going to pick this up as part of Gye-Nyame journey and keep our tribal pack going. Shouts out to Brother Kwame. I see you out there. So right now we want to lift up our ancestors, right? Our personal ancestors. I'm going to go as far as I can. Take that breath. Oh, man, my nose is clear. My sinuses is clear. my body is actually feel, hey, late to the party, but here nonetheless. You late. You know I'm late. I don't even understand. You must be trying to be funny again. Because this is late as hell for us on a Kujichagulia. You know, I got to lay down, man. I got up. I took me about a 2-hour soda bath. And I said, damn. So then I started looking at some of the videos I've been cutting up. I've been trying to put together videos for the tribe. I've been trying to put together videos for the supporters. I've been getting Baba stuff together. I got a little bit more editing to do on that, so I might have to, I'm gonna have to update some of those. I mean, and it's so much going on, but it's so much opportunity. It's so much potential there, and it's not just potential that's just like you see a motherfucker that's a potential sitting on the couch. Nah, it ain't that type of potential. You reading that book I got you, man?
Yeah. Tell me to read 3 chapters.
Okay, read 3 more. My God, you know what I'm saying? And your sisters, I'm gonna let them sleep, but hey, they know they're gonna have to give me my hour and a half when they wake up. I hope they full of energy when they get up. They are? Oh, tell them to come on down here and get started. I just got back from my walk. Would have been with you earlier, but bro, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know how it is. You know how it is. I'm on day 9, man. Like I said, I'm doing 5 pounds. I'm losing 5 pounds a day. 5 pounds a day. Now, this the phase I'm in. So I'm liable to, in this next 7 days, I'm liable to lose about 35 pounds. Somewhere around there. What? Well, it can be. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of that shit need to get out of me anyway. It's shit. I need to get it up out my system. Right? So then, when it's time for me to celebrate, I'm going to be able to celebrate wholeheartedly. Full throttle. Right? Because, I do this time. I do my time. So, calling on our ancestors. Miles Brown, Miss Ann, Robert and Texana Davis, Herman Brown Sr., Rosalie Tilley, Georgia William Walter, Christopher Fanny Gaston, Annalena, Uncle Chris, Aunt Fiend, Cleveland, Geneva Brown, Margaret Ellis, Wash Ellis, Cecil Ellis, Elvira Brown, Gina Gaines, Herman Brown II, Barbara Twiggs, Wash Ellis, Katie Ellis, Nikki Ellis, Jamon Jones, Jeremiah Tappan, John Fallard, Montague Pimenel, Normo X, Pet Maya Ra, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Elder Millie Dixon, Elder Farmer, Elder. Oh my God, my mind. Hold on. Normal X, Sapet Ma Ra, Malika Fakur, Dr. Marianne Williams, Kojo Kamal, Elder Farmer, Elder Millie Dixon, Tony Clark, Pastor Yusef Weston, Elder Ajani, Elder Ron Coleman, Elder Robert Donaldson, Alfred Brofro, Hector Jr., Jay Edwards, Carlisle Harris, Grace Lundy, Inez Harris, William Bill Moss, Phyllis Rose, Sterling and Lucy Wright, Derek L. Pulley and the Luxor Brothers, Miss Eda Brooke Crawley, Miss Marie Nelson, Mr. Frederick Crawley Sr., Miss Jerry Brunson, Mr. Alonzo Johnson, Miss Marie McDowell, Janice Foster, Charles Jordan, Kel Smith, Walter Smith, Richard Trigg, Francis Johnson, Mary Franklin, Jimmy Williams, Daniel Ford, George Gibson, Nana Lorella Clark, Inez McCrae, Fritz Clark, Frankie Justice, Katie Justice, Derek Ritterman, Virginia Rogers, Reverend Jane Smith, Lois Henderson, Calvin Spratling, Mary Elizabeth Walker, Raymond Walker Sr., Sarah Jane Carter, Michael Ford Jr., Kelly D. Russell, Susie B. Smith, Teresa Clay, Melvin Dale Hodge Jr., Herman Copeland, Mildred Copeland, Jenny Clay, Bird Beatty, Sarah Ware, Levita Farmer, Agoso Sue, Shell Harvey, Aunt Charmaine, Aunt Evelyn, Theodis Hasbury, Harvey Hasbury Sr., Leonard Dickinson, T.C. Islam, Terrell Dunbar, Will Thomas, Sarah Berry, Mark Walsh, Merle B. Thornton, Pearl G. Thornton, Ida Johnson, Florence M. Carter, Joanne Thornton, Edgar Tricia Lewis, Juanita Wright, Robert Wright, George Wright, Mary Eliza Frederick Davis, Mary Elizabeth Rogers, May Esther Keechler Reese, Linda Watson Hammonds, Jarrell Giles Watson, Sparrow, Slimmy, Selva Lewis, Andrew Holmes, Percy Moore, Mildred Owens, Booker T. Bowden, Charlie Hunt, Sammy Stover, Hitter Pearson, Sturgeon Thornton, Richard Thornton, Lavina Hall, Freeman Bankster, Mary Moss, Ophelia Peacock, Willie Thornton, Napoleon Kennedy, Mark Ramsey, Paul Ramsey, Matt Ramsey, David Ramsey, Charles E. Thornton, Frankie Quails, Urania Thornton, Bernice Quails, Ernestine Jackson, Ernestine Jackson, Frankie Johnson, Teresa Mormon, Leon Johnson, Charles Bell, Vivian Ramsey, S.C. Johnson, Derrida Johnson, Leon Johnson, James W. West Sr., James Parham, Dana Jones, Henry World, James Farmer, Mary Chavez, Leon Grace, Bessie Johnson, Hadley Vester, Mary Moreland, Paul Morden, Elder Caleb, Rosemary Martinier, Elder Amitep Wellman, Fred Douglas Triggs, the second Vina Triggs, Reverend Eddie Moore, Helen Fuller, Eugene Jackson Sr., Richard Ellis, Silas Alexander, Charles Maxwell, Percy Alexander, Arthur Reynolds, Stanley Lockhart, Ricky Lockhart, William Lockhart, Woodrow Lockhart, Brenda Porter, Deacon Hargrove, Carlos Sawyer, Andrew Parker, Doris Donald, Ellis Murphy, D'Amico Russell, Dillimon Aries, Jean and Ruth Callahan. All right, we are at Jean and Ruth Jones, Jana Callahan. Damn, we made it all the way to the last two names. William Walter West, Nigella Pears, Basiji Falani, Elder Basiji Falani, Jim Robinson, Gladys Johnson, Valerie Clark, John and Mary Sullivan, Dirk Johnson, Antonio Johnson, Delise Waters, DeFridas Hines, Inez Bostic and the Bostic, Winifred Scantleberry, Wilson Haley, Emma Hine, Phyllis Lee, Eugene Spratling, Kevin Spratling, Charles Wooden, Penny Brown, Roy Lee, Print Up Jr., Miriam Johnson, Wilbur Longmire, Eda County, Janice Carter, Michael Carter, Leon Pina Carter, Margaret Carter, William Carter, Lisa Jordan, Charles Lee Mosley, Dorothy R. Blair, Ransom Evans Sr., Sam Evans Sr., Nalon Blair Sr., Edward Stevens, Sue Ann Stevens, Joe Davis, Timothy Butler, Gene Holmes, Dana Jones, Peter Charles, Christy Nichols, Cardinal Robinson, Rosemary Charles, Ada Pearl, Bob Ingalls, Jack Wallace, Warren M. Finch, Warren P. Finch, Tim Ingalls, Audrey Finch, William Billingsley Jr., Jennifer Sensabaugh, Hazel Gatson, Jerry Bradley, Brian Watson Jr., Kaniko Parsons, Jason Kathy Bradford, Thomas Bradley, also known as Uncle Buki, also known as Gypsy, Reverend Roosevelt Word I, Stacey Trice, Frank Smith, Mother Bertha, Michael Leonard, David Brown, Ruth Carter, June Cox, Ruth Cox, Paula Cox, Ronald Urban, Judy Hubbard, Irene Johnson, Francis Booth Jefferson, Dan Wilkerson Sr., Emma McClendon, Jerry Doyle, Amina Robinson, Mary Nichols, Patricia Williams, Shabaka Teray, Greg G2 Gibson, Donald Hill, Richard Gleavis, Lee Irby, Tommy Irby, Boy Irby, Jim Gaucher, George and Hallie Johnson, Archie and Margaret Armstead, Diane Scott, Erica Armstrong, Claire Fox, Gene Evans, Archie Beck, Anna McGill, Charles McDaniel, Christine Cottrell, Aunt Becca, Alice Arnold, Arthur Arnold, Hattie Reed, Charles Reed, Eula and Andrew Baker, Patricia and Edwin Brooks, Gwendolyn and Bob Hatch, Kim O'Vernon, Bradley Kim, Janie Hare, Tubman Cates, Spencer Sturgis, Sally Mae Baker, Ethel Baker, Creola Baker, Geneva Baker, Aaron Nino Baby Hatch, Hat Sr., Mally Miller, Housie Hatch, Dad Cleveland, Mother Gibson, Alex Nixon, John Bowie, Lester and Rachel Saunders, Doretha Ross, Riola Ross, Robert Nelson, Fresno Stevenson, Leroy Stokes, Neely Johnson, Fletcher Swan, Maddie and Charlie Scott, Ida Casey, Thomas Coper, Vivian Stevenson, Mona Ann Lewis, Cornetta Lyman Lewis, John Jackson, William Dallas Lewis, Mary Frances, Chappelle Jackson, Michael Slade, Joanne Perkins, Richard Jackson, Martha Ward Dawson, Big Mama, Nanny Harris, Eva Ford, James Harrison, Margaret Towns, Mary Williams, Leroy Q. Heath Sr., Albert Moore, Miss Vanilla, Albert Motley, Geraldine Elizabeth, Douglas Thompson, Earlington Houston, Lud Alls, Elijah Alls, Jerome Alls, West Staten, Joe Jamel Alls, Ann Pierce, Donald Carter, Lily Green, Nathan Green, Beth Bond, John Dewey, Ruth Beard, Tim Butler, Remy Laura Newton, J.B. Froggy, Thomas Newton Sr., Baba Naeem, Jeanette Sanders, Jerry C. Sanders, Roy Pruitt, H.J. Brantley Sr., Henry Wilson, Rufus Jenkins, Minnie Wilson, Catherine Sanders, Muriel Ellis, Elizabeth Sanders, Henrietta Irby, Mildred Armstead, Margaret Armstead, Catherine Anthony, Ruby Brown, Charles Walker Sr., Charlie Walker, Cecil Russell, Diane Urban, Haroon Phillips, William Ford, Margaret Logan, Phyllis Barnett, Lee Urban Sr., Michael Urban, Ozella Watson, Hugo Watson, John Carwell Sr., Robbie Lee Carwell, Nevaeh Mitchell, Ron McCormick Sr., Sabrina Easley, Rashawn Easley, Javea McCormick, Barbara Ann Reed, Dorothy Ann Reed, John Reed, Shekhar Maha Reed Jr., John Reed Jr., Patricia Reed, Edward R. Benson Sr., Ethel H. McNeil, Lois Menendez, Jacqueline Broadus, Reginald Oliver, Mazarine Colford, George Swan, Imani Grayson, Charles Scott, Charles H. Scott, Michael Morgan, Charlene Morgan, Sybil Edwards McNabb, Annie Ferguson, William Ferguson, and Shelby McClendon. We also have the Black Book. You supposed to have that ice cream? Put it down. We got Joella Giles, James Carswell, Liberta Adams, also known as Aunt Sis, Elder Shaka McNair, Anthony Brown, Jonathan Ford, Lottie Gaucher, Cousin Tony, Michael Johnson, James Jimmy Johnson, Barbara Shang Lewis, Ronald Shelton Jr., Damian Thomas, Stina Banks, Joseph Bingham, Quincy, Mama, Aunt Lady, Abraham Isaac Cundiff, Aunt Barbara Lewis, Renee Johnson, Joy, Ryan Ross Riggins, Jermonte, Marcus Price, Ness Words, Marshawn McHale, Demetrius Beard, Herb Jefferson, Ralph Mickens, Eric Walker, Quincy Sample, Candace Simmons, Severn Clayton, Leonard Jones, Sade Garner, Melvin Scott Sr., Elder Clarence Lumpkin, Elizabeth Johnson, Frank Smith, Stacey Trice, Denise Goray, Nathaniel Hassan Turner, Khalid is in transition, Nigel Turner, Demetrius Lewis Flynn, Alberta Woods, Geneva Simmons, Daniel Tilley, Angeline Gant, Sharifa, Oscar Kane, Archie Gripper, Dominique Nichols, Ruthie Lane Johnson, Teresa Sambu, Aunt Maxine, Uncle James, Henry Monger III, Tamara Dowdy, Nicole Harris, Julia Taylor, Richard Bozeman II, Ruth Carter, John Carter, Mr. Thornton, Johanna, Jashandra, Lynette Lewis, Henderson Mosley, Charles Jordan, Henry S. II, Fannie L. Webb, Dan Walton, Al-Lauti Sue Walton, Emma Walton, James Randolph Giles, Sonny, Pete Walton, William Walton, Fred Powers. We have Elijah Wine, Hakeem Nkomo, Alberta T. Davis, Charles Davis, Willie R. Mackey, also known as Dr. Karimi Mackey. We got Victor Bowden, Drusilla Kitty Berger, Lucy White, Robert Lee White, Emma Jean White, Talton, Roger White, R.L. White, Jesse White, Ruby Jewel White, Johnson Carl White, Desi Woods, T.L.R. Woods, Lennox, Jim Woods, Lizzie Woods, Juanita Alexander Brown, Cynthia Ann Wright, Richard Dorsey, Annie Simpson, Jamira Simpson, Regina Hopkins, Joseph Simpson, Nettie Dorsey, Eleanor Hopkins, Edward Webster, Alice Webster, Ivy Webster, Arnella Willis, Ethel Lane, Samantha DeMond, Ethel Marshall, Steve Dougie Shelton, William Bill Walker, Carl Rico Johnson, Kim Gray, Stuart A. Johnson, Edward Young III, Isaac Jackson Sr., Drusilla Merle, Wayne Young, Christina Young, Thomas Young, Frank Merle, Sylvester Foster, James and Lizzie Winston, Abe and Julia Lawrence, Ozell Leathers Sr., Gladys Kofer, Ozell Leathers Jr., Geneva Jackson, R.J. Lacey, also known as Toot the Don, Sabre Winston, Chris Kinney, Margaret Minter, Mary Smith, Juanita Florine Stith Gibbs, Carl William Duncan Jr., Janet Callahan, Danny Hill, Miko D. Nice Hill, Andre Martin, Mabel Williams, Terry Brown, Teresa Biddle, LaVonna Kincaid, Carla Sawyer, Reverend Jesse Porter, Deacon Ezekiel Dennis, Brenda Porter, Craig Lee Jones, Granny Beulah, Papa Al Riesling, Inez Smith, George Gamble Sr., Joseph Garrett, LaShonda Jamar, Leroy Riley, Mona, Yolanda Hunter, Yvonne Patrice Turner, Herman Reeves, Amanda Reeves, Josh Reeves, Lena Kate, Herman Reeves, Pam Johnson, Vera and Reese Fisher, Jerry Jassa McCallop, also known as Mama Moon. And we have Sheila Ann Lee. Family, we lift up our glass. We salute all of our ancestors with a mighty and a powerful Ashe. From there, we're moving to the present moment. We're moving to the present moment in power with the ability to define, because we are on Kujichagulia, family. Kujichagulia, that's right. It's Kujichagulia Day. I want to give all of the Kuji born once again a round of applause. What?
How many more minutes do I have to do again?
80.
80 minutes.
All right. So we are back. So we just saluted all of those that was born on Kuji. Kuji is my day. Kuji is my day. Kuji is my day. Man, oh man, I'm so happy to be a Kuji baby. Listen. All right, so I ask, as I do all the time, I ask people to open up their reticular formations, seek out Kujichagulia in your everyday life. Please. All right, seek out Kujichagulia in your, especially today, and post it up if you can on Gye-Nyame Journey, hashtag Gye-Nyame Journey, hashtag Gye-Nyame Journey Media. My fault. Hashtag Kujichagulia, hashtag Kujichagulia Gye-Nyame Journey Media, hashtag Kujichagulia Found, hashtag Kujichagulia Day, hashtag Kujichagulia in Action, hashtag Kujichagulia Found. However you want to do it. Also, Gina is a Kuji baby. Y'all need to get at that table and get in study mode and start doing my time. All right, so let me switch screens. All right, so with it being Kujichagulia, also we need to know, for those that don't speak the language, Kujichagulia is self-determination, right? Kujichagulia is self-determination. So we're going to look at a couple of things today. Now, I didn't do this yesterday, but I'm going to do it today with Kujichagulia, and we're going to do it throughout the week because I just thought about it. We have a book, right, with all this stuff in it. We got several books with all this stuff in it. And I need to find a copy of my Sing it, girl, sing it.
Who will sing it?
I don't know whoever singing it. Sing it. All right, I think I gave away my last copy. But anyway, we gonna talk about some of this today, right? So first off, right, with Kujichagulia, we got demonic principle of justice. We got indigo. We got correspondence. We got the male name Kwabena. We got the female name Abina. Right? So let's go look at that while we got a little time. So Binada, also known for us as Kujichagulia. Abina, female. Kwabena or Kobina, male. Depending on where you are, right? What culture you come from. I'm going to skip the Bible verse. We're going to get straight into it. It says, when God, on the third day, God created the dry lands. Binada was originally called Kwa Benada. Now this can be split up in the following syllables. Kwa Bi Na Da. Now Kwa means our creator. Bi or Be comes from Bia, which means place, location, or land. For example, we are more familiar with the expression Miko Babi or baby, which means I'm going to this place or location. So this is also derived from the same syllable be or bia or and da, means day. So it is on this third day, or for us the second day, that Kwa, our creator, made Be, land. Hence, Kwabana for males and Abana for females. Apparently, this may be the reason why fishermen don't go on sea on Tuesdays. She got Tuesdays on here. On Kujichagulia, since it is a land's day. Abinas are fiercely authoritarian people, very ambitious with quite a generous dose of confidence. Damn. Wow. I know some wow. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet. They are not good at sitting still and are constantly looking for a better way to improve their way of life or any situation. So you could say that they are very active and dynamic, which may lead to a messy and disorganized mind. However, they love change, so much so that it also makes them very inquisitive. They want to know everything, which is quite a good thing. Finally, they have an extreme zest for life and are all up for liberation. Kwabanas are also very authoritarian, bold, and quite principled. In addition to that, they are very active, dynamic, strong-spirited, and just super for fun. They appear to be fierce and fearless. However, underneath all that, they harbor such a kind, pure, and sensitive heart. They are impulsive, which may lead to explosive reactions. Kujichagulia-born males love people. They like bringing people together while at the same time being a strong believer of independence and freedom. Kwabanas are also highly creative and intuitive. Finally, in the love department, Kwabanas are most happy when they are in a stable family unit. His home is his castle. So we went through that. All right, let's go through another part since we're talking about. Where you at? Where you at? Give me a second. Here we go. I'm coming from the Players Pyramid real quick. Let's look at Kuji. I didn't do this yesterday. Oh, Kuji is almost at the end because the Players Pyramid, we deal with the Nguza Sapa a little bit different. All right. Kujichagulia, principle. Kujichagulia, numbers 2 and 8. Color, indigo. Element, earth. Day, Kujichagulia. I ain't gonna say the day that's on here. This is written before the lingo. Self-determination, define ourselves, name ourselves, create for ourselves, and speak for ourselves instead of being defined, named, created for, and spoken for by others. Staying focused to keep on base, to maintain poise, say the knowledge holders. This is from the African Openness to the Tree of Life. Staying focused to keep on base, to maintain poise, say the knowledge holders. To be erect, keep association with the center. The life charge proceeds from the center. That, matter of fact, Kwame, did you hear that? Let me read that again for you. Because I think your Sabiet and your discussion. Staying focused to keep on base, to maintain poise, say the knowledge holders. To be erect, keep association with the center. The life charge proceeds from the center. They who are not willing, this is another one. They who are not willing to sacrifice will not be fulfilled, say the knowledge holders. Sacrifice harmonizes through right measure. It realigns forces, say the knowledge holders. And also for Kujichagulia, because I went through and picked these. What does not strengthen should be released, for it is a false treasure, say the knowledge holders. If what is to be offered is not one's own, there's another one. If what is not to be offered is not one's own, then how can it be a sacrifice, say the knowledge holders. What is precious is given up for something more precious, say the knowledge holders. All these were written or compiled by Erskine Peters in the African Openness to the Tree of Life, which we are right now studying on our Thursday. Oh my God, push-ups, and I'm tired. On our Ujima show. I got people calling me. And it's an unknown number. Oh my God. All right. But, so here we go. I'm going to read a little bit I'm coming from the Players Pyramid. So I'm coming from the Players Pyramid. What are you willing to sacrifice to reach your goal? Before you see your reward for your hard work, realize there is a price to pay. You have this last obstacle that you have to cross. What would you give up? Change or rearrange in your life to get to your goal. You have done all of the mental work necessary. You have begun to reach outside yourself and began erecting your monuments to time. But there's still more struggle to come. You have to be willing to hang on even when your world tells you it is impossible. You have to be bold enough to define your reality. Kujichagulia is very powerful in that all of the other principles you have been working with come alive when you reach this step, because by this point you are actually beginning to manifest your goal. Remember that what is precious is given up for something more precious. What is in your life that you must surrender? My question is my fault. What is in your life that you must surrender that is holding you back from your final victory? Do you have determination to let it go? Is it a bad relationship? Is it the security, illusion of your job? Is it your friends? How about just plain fear? A lot of us have developed a sense that we are not worthy of achieving greatness. Somewhere, somehow, we were convinced of this, so we began to believe and even sabotage anything good in our life. Kujichagulia allows you to work with your definition of yourself and your life. Kujichagulia actually demands this of you. The final thing that you may have to sacrifice may be other people's views of you. Other people help you. Other people help keep you in a neat little box that society has laid out for you. You will have to let their views of you go and recreate yourself. Self-recreation is a process by which you begin to redefine yourself and begin to program yourself for success. I once heard that often the old must die for the new to live, and I agree with that wholeheartedly. We must throw off the old and bring in the new self so that we will be able to accept the fact of our success. The sacrifice is giving up the familiar and comfortable for the unknown. This can be very challenging, and we don't have a grip on Kujichagulia, we will turn back when we get in unfamiliar waters. I will stop there. That's coming from about this principle, right? Kujichagulia. That's coming out of the Player's Pyramid, which I cover all the principles in here from a Gye-Nyame perspective. Also, from the African Deep Thought, the Hermetic law for the day is correspondence. Oh, not African Deep Thought. I don't want the African Deep Thought. I want the other small book she got. Hold on. It's in here. Where you at? There you go. There you go. I know y'all like, well, brother Tim, you talk about all these digital books. Well, shit, I'm keeping a library. I got a library. I have always had a rule that my library has to be bigger than my TV. You know what I'm saying? And we got a TV that really we can't use no more because it was broken. But we got a TV, and it was a pretty large TV. My books are bigger than that, and my books are bigger than all the screens of all these. If we put this screen and all the screens we got in the house, my books are bigger than all of those put together. Right? So here we go. Maintaining peace and power through troubled times. This will be coming out digitally. It will be also available in hardback if you want to get it. But hold on. Let's get to correspondence. Now, this is one thing I do like about the digital, because I would just be able to click on it and go straight there. This might not be it. Oh, no. Oh, law of generation. Okay, cool. Law of rhythm. Law of polarity. We getting there. Law of vibration. Uh-oh. Next one. Here we go. Law of correspondence. Boom, right in the book. We got a workshop right here. Here we go. Law number 2, law of correspondence. Definition: as above, so below. The universal laws are principles that govern the affairs of the entire universe, and they function to operate a completely ordered universe and maintain balance. When disharmony occurs, the law operates in unison in such a way that justice is done and balance is restored. Nothing in creation escapes the law. Not man, woman, or the seemingly most insignificant creatures on the planet. Absolutely everything answers to the law. Simply stated, as above, so below. So here she go. Let's attempt to make this principle a bit easier to understand. The laws that govern the universe are the same laws that operate in the lives of men. The 7 universal laws are principles that do not change over time, and they operate at all times, over all things, both great and small. The universe has a consciousness that maintains a perfectly ordered existence for all things. At the same time, the consciousness that guides and directs all things is also an intricate part of the very thing that it guides. The laws are written in the blueprint of all that exists. What makes man different from the rest of creation is his ability to utilize self-will. Self-will, many times, place man in opposition to the universal laws or supreme intelligence. The reason for this is that the rest of creation naturally follows the directions of a high-structured universe. There is no disconnection between creation and creator, universal intelligence. Man often sees himself as separate from the universal intelligence and creation. As a result, he views himself as the creator, he sees himself as the center of creation, with the ability to not only direct and control his own destiny, but work to manipulate the other part of creation. Chaos in the universe is often the product of and seeing himself as separate from divine intelligence and the rest of creation, when in fact all that exists is connected. Every thought, word, action, and consequence, no matter how seemingly insignificant, affects the rest of it affects the universe. The law operates on many planes and realms of existence at once. This, for instance, the creator, divine source, divine intelligence created the universe out of thought, action, and consequence. Most of the creation myths in various cultures refer to a source of origin, which thought of creation, spoke on creation, and acted on creation. The things that consistently occupy the minds and hearts of men eventually create the decisions and actions that allow those things to manifest their lives. Events that are done today ultimately have an impact on the future, and ultimately, any criminal act which violates universal law is addressed. The universe is set up on precise mathematical formulas, and just as the algebra equation balances on each side of the equation, so do the actions of men. All right, so now she got a whole lot in here. Now, so I mean, like I said, I'm not playing, right? Well, we bringing out stuff that's going to actually change your life. How is it going to change your life? Because it's going to change how you think. Once you start changing how you think, you'll start seeing a lot of this stuff differently. You start dealing with it differently. You start interacting with it differently. I thought you did the computer work from 12 to 2. All right. So that's that. So we got that. We got the day name. We got the principle. We did all that. So I'm going to have to do, I guess tonight, maybe I'll cover emoji, because I didn't do all that for emoji. Or maybe we just might do emoji next week. You understand what I'm saying? But we have the tools to help you figure out who you are. You know what I'm saying? As far as your day name, you know what I'm saying? As far as your position in the tribe, we have tools that have already been created. You know what I'm saying? And to top it off, we got I Am a Genius poem. Good God Almighty. I am a genius. But hold on. Let's keep it moving. So we toast the present moment, right? It's power. Hopefully you got something out of the short discussion that we just had about this moment. We lift up our glass and we salute this moment. Because in this moment, we have a choice. We have the power to choose. And we could choose to do something positive and building with it. We could choose to do something negative with it. Or we could stay balanced. Stay on the scale, family. Right? Because in order for the scale to stay balanced, I might need to run towards the positive, but then I might need to run towards the negative. A lot of us don't want to look at that shit. We don't want to have those discussions. Sound very like what I was speaking on. Okay, yeah. Don't forget we meet with Baba this evening. Yeah. I ain't going to forget we meet with Baba this evening. You know, I got the orchestra, you know. The black line, we going to be on it. Right? But anyway, yeah, and y'all might, just in case I fall into a coma, y'all might need to call me. You know what I'm saying? Because I do fall out for very long periods of time during this. You know what I'm saying? My kids kind of used to it. They just move around me and shit. It's crazy. But anyway, so we toast this moment and we say, from there, family, we move to our future generations. We toast our children, our children's children, on to infinity. Hopefully you are using these moments to get your children prepared for the future. My children are mad at me. What are you doing, Sasha? That's not. What the hell is that? Get on Moby Max. Man, so we raising our glass to our children, our children's children, onto infinity, even though they ain't doing what they supposed to do all the time. You know what I'm saying? We got to get them at least 70% of the time, right? Catch them doing good at least 70% of the time. We lift our glass up and we say, Ashe, family. From there, we move to all of our relations and we lift up our glass and we say, Ashe. From all of our relations, we move to our selfish toast. This is about you, right? You are strong because the tribe is strong, and the tribe is strong because you are strong. If you are weak, it's because the tribe is weak, and if the tribe is weak, if you are weak, the tribe is weak, and the tribe is weak. Once again, you are weak. So it's like we see these cycles, we see these things popping off in nature, right? We see how it works. We see how this thing lays out, right? So this is for you. So I need you. What do you need in this moment to become the ultimate you, right? To become the you that you decided to come down here. And I said that, and we can have a discussion about that. You decided to come down here. You decided to come here. What is it that you decided to come here for, right? What is it? Take this moment, you know what I'm saying, to toast. What is it that you need to move towards the greater you? We lift up our glass, we salute, and we say Ashe. From there, family, we move to our tribe. I'm going to toast the tribe. Lifting up Gye-Nyame right now. All those members of Gye-Nyame, I salute you. May the ancestors move with you, and may you be able to manifest all the greatness that I know and I see in each and every last one of you. I lift up my glass and we say Ashe. Last but not least, family, I want to toast the most magnificent, the most marvelous, the most beautiful, the most uplifting, the most powerful, the most powerful individual in the room. I want to lift my glass up to you, right? Because we are where we are right now because of you. I lift up my glass to you and we say Ashe. Ashe. Ashe, Ashe. Family, I wish you peace, power, and joy. All right. I only got a little bit of news because I only got a couple seconds because I got a meeting I got to be at in a second. So let me switch back real quick. I want to check something out. All right, cool. If there's any questions or comments, please post them up. All I'm seeing is Restream.io. Is there anybody on Facebook? Because maybe I'm not getting the Facebook stuff. You know, it's this whole streaming shit is funny. It's funny acting. All right. So y'all seen Sister CeeLo's video, right? Well, just in case you didn't, let's go and watch it. Ooh, nice title.
The African Heritage Diet consists of 6 lessons. Lessons where we reach back to our African heritage to find culturally appropriate health and wellness practices that help us to move forward as a people that are whole in mind, body, and spirit. Lesson 1 is herbs and spices. Lesson 2 are greens. Greens is the widest part in the base of the African Heritage Diet food pyramid. So many greens should be consumed. And as you move up the pyramid, those are the things that you consume in lesser proportionate amounts. Whole grains, lesson 3. Beans and rice, lesson 4. Tubers and mashes, lesson 5. Lesson 6. Fruits, vegetables, and a healthy lifestyle.
Yep, so CeeLo is going to do some cooking classes for us. It's about to go down the journey because we've been talking for like 4 years about this culturally appropriate diet. Now we got our expert. We got our expert in the house, and we're gonna be putting out recipes for the cultural heritage diet for you to have, and we're gonna be setting examples and having having food. So it's real. It's real here at Gye-Nyame. We not playing. I'm not, ain't got no time. The whole world is on fire and shit. You know what I'm saying? The whole world is on fire. So now it's time for us to just get in where we fit in and expand our space. That's all I'm saying. So now it's just a little bit of news I want to cover because I got a meeting. Uh-oh, look at that. That's us right there. All nice and big and pretty. Happening now. Watch. Huh. All right. Oh, I'm on the, Lord have mercy. I'm not on the, I'm slipping, family. I'm about to get up off of here before I do something. All right, so yeah, I'm down to 161.5 pounds. 161.5 pounds. Yesterday I was 5 pounds heavier. That's all I know. But anyway, Andrew Yang discussed the potential Biden administration candidate cabinet role and what he thinks about what needs to happen before reparations. Now, the interesting part is that this Asian brother is talking about reparations. He feels there's a couple of steps that need to happen before reparations, but his steps are kind of out of line because basically what it does, it puts more wealth in other people's pocket before we pay back, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we're not starting evenly, you know what I'm saying? But I guess, through his plan, we'll eventually catch up. So go and check that out if you want. It's on Gye-Nyame Journey. We are launching Dr. Kelsey's latest, this is not the latest book, but actually, let's go on. I want y'all to check it out. Y'all seen it already, but I want y'all to see it anyway.
I am a genius. My ancestors were geniuses. My ancestors have made me a genius in all that I think, say, and do. I must declare myself a genius. I am a genius. Whenever I am myself, I practice my geniusness and do great things. All my thoughts, choices, and deeds must express my geniusness.
I am a genius. My decisions must always be in the best interest of myself, my family, my people, and my God. Only then will I and everyone I know that I am a genius.
I am a genius. At all times, my geniusness must reflect my culture. My geniusness must serve my God. My geniusness must make me be one in love and harmony with my family. My geniusness must protect my people. Yes, at all times, I must demonstrate excellence because I am a genius. Wow. So, we put that together. Me and the little ones. Me and the little ones put that together. Shop now. You get it. Click the link because it should. I want to test this link. That is so messed up. That is so messed up. That is not what I put. This is so messed up. Oh my God. Oh my God. I gotta go fix that. I'm gonna have to go out. I'm gonna have to get up off here in a second, family. I am so pissed off. You know, I take time, I go through, I set this shit up, and they still fuck up. All right, but it's cool. I get it. All right, oh my God, that's so fucked up. Oh. All right, excuse me. Y'all know All right, so here's an excellent video. Michael Todd did an excellent video about what's up. Don't forget $2. All right, sent it. I need to turn Gina's card on. Excellent video where he talks about why black people are so upset right now. Why are so many people so upset about it right now? Excellent video. Sent to me, I think, by Sister Sapphire. She be finding some good stuff. So I need to go back in. So I need to get up off here, family, because I got a call that I got to get on. And I wish I could spend a little bit more time with you. But right now I got to get up. Make sure you like and share. You know, You know what I'm saying? If you're not a follower of Gye-Nyame Journey, if you're not a follower on the page or haven't liked the page, go and do that. Also, you can support us at gnjmedia.live, gnjmedia.live, gnjmedia.live. Matter of fact, I could show you better than I could tell you. Wow, I didn't know it was going to work exactly like that. That's dope.
To have melanin embedded in our skin is a gift. Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black? Too strong? Yeah. We were born to be great. Oh my gosh, when I say too black, you say too strong. Too black? Born to be great.
Ayimbobe is an acronym, Mind, Body, and Universal Balance Empowerment Institute. It is also Zulu. It means lion, of course. With that, we're working with resiliency. We're working with trauma-informed care. With all of the mind-body connections that we need to not only address so many of our ills, but also to heal from them.
There's no one giant step that does it. It's a lot of little steps. Author unknown. How do you regulate?
Yoga, meditation, and Bube. Mind, body, universal balance, empowerment. We're waiting for you. How do you regulate?